got this feeling.
Welcome back to Essential Oils 101 with the Oil Revival team. My name is Michelle McCool. There are so many oils in the Premium Starter Kit, we had to break it up into two halves for you. This is the second half of the oils that you can get in the Premium Starter Kit. Let's get started. How many of you have ever visited a restaurant and you wish so badly the health inspector had gone in the day before you did? Does it make you feel like... Okay, but maybe you're not really dancing. But you could be. Digestion. Digestion. You hear the tie-in? It's a really great oil for digestive support. Whether you've eaten too much at Thanksgiving and you're feeling a little bloated, you've gone to Mexico and drank the water, you've hung out with too many people and picked up whatever they have, if your digestive system is not working properly, Digest is a fantastic support for it. Digest is one of our many blends. It contains tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli. If you have ever done anything natural for digestive system, it is probably going to be one of those. We all know that when any part of our digestive system goes amok, life shuts down. Oils can help with those signals from your body and help you deal with bloating, cramps, gas, motion sickness, nausea, and oh, so much more. Pretty much anything you can think of regarding your digestive system, this oil is there to neutralize it. A friend of mine called me one afternoon in pitiful shape. Her and her husband had eaten something wrong the night before. And she said by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, from an all-day bout, they were still fighting over the bathroom. I ran her some Digest over and some capsules. This is the oil I talked about earlier that says this is why I have capsules, because we have a digestive oil that I don't want to taste. This is it. Ran her over some capsules, told her to put a drop on topically and rub it in until they could keep something down. When the oil worked enough to help them keep it down, then they could take it in the capsule. She called me the next morning and said he was at work. She said, I honestly thought we were going to be down and out for days. We felt so bad. We're so miserable. And as soon as they used the oil, they felt good. They got a good night's sleep, and he was off to work the next day. Good or good. Our next oil from the Premium Starter Kit is RC. I don't know what their intentions were when they named it RC, but I remember it as Respiratory Conditions. This oil has made the biggest difference in my life. I can use this oil to support my respiratory system, and I haven't had to go to the doctor in 4 years. My entire adult life, this was an extreme battle for me. Remember back in the very first video when I talked about my seasonal issues and my death by cat issues? Had a lot of stuff going on with the respiratory system. Respiratory Conditions, RC, great oil. People have found really great results when using the oils for respiratory support because they can decongest your respiratory system. It improves oxygenation, opens you up, helps you breathe easier. Some of the oils are even relaxing to the muscles that constrict, and they can calm the nasal membranes. Remember in the second video when we talked about the ways, like how to use essential oils? We talked about for respiratory support, you want to breathe them in. It's all you need to do with this oil. That's it. That's all you need to know. RC. I'm sorry, did he just say wrinkles ain't nothing to be scared of? Tell that to all the people that go get their body and their face and their neck cut and injected with wretched toxins and spend money to do it. I disagree. I think wrinkles are a lot to be scared of. That's why I use frankincense. It is fantastic for facial blemishes, wrinkles, dark spots. When I was a kid, I used to baby oil up and go lay in the sun. Yeah, I did that. Shh, don't tell anybody. I ain't proud of that. Frankincense is great for all things skin. I used to get moles cut off my body because skin cancer runs in my family really bad. I have managed to keep them where they need to be with frankincense. It has a ton of emotional uses, spiritual uses, cognitive function uses, if that word's too big, just mental clarity. It helps a lot. My husband has a frankincense burner and he locks himself in the room. Looks like Cheech and Chong's shop in there when you go in there. It is so smoky. But I go in there and he is getting lots done. He said he feels like a machine because it brings so much focus and clarity. There's a reason why they brought this oil to baby Jesus. King of the universe, they brought him this. How many of you have taken your kids to Disney World and by the end of the day, all you can think about? Right? Haven't we all been there? Whether it's your kids or somebody else's kids. Emotional breakdowns are a thing. Lavender's a thing too. It helps so much with relaxing, ties back to stress away. Lemon, some of those oils that just really help soothe emotional issues. It is well known for sleep and relaxation. Great for that. One of the first oils that I really learned about Young Living's quality difference versus everybody else was lavender. The amount of lavender in the world that's harvested each year is not even remotely close to the amount that's sold. Guess what number's bigger? The amount that's sold. So all those people out there touting that they have pure, unadulterated lavender, it simply isn't true. And this is how you'll know. If you forget to
drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot,
you're going to end up with a mark. Yes? Lavender will help soothe burns. If you go to the grocery store and you grab something that says it's pure lavender and you put it on that same burn, it's going to get a lot worse. It's going to get a lot worse. So, lavender is fantastic for burns. It's fantastic for emotional support. It's really, really good for skin in general, much like the frankincense. It is great for wrinkles, premature aging, hair loss, scarring, again, burns, bites, chapped lips, dry skin, itching, stretch marks, blisters, cuts, scrapes, and swelling from injuries. Do I have your attention? Lavender is called the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. It's kind of a term. If you don't know what to put on it, put lavender on it. It is a really, really versatile oil. Remember earlier when I talked about peppermint having 50 different uses? Lavender also has 50 different uses. Remember, anything skin, from flaky skin on your head to bunions on your feet, anything you have going on skin, anything you have going on emotionally, I personally don't recommend diffusing it in the car because it is so relaxing. You might have to combat it with a little peppermint when you're done, but it works for so many things. And guess what else it does? It spikes your lemonade. We make lavender lemonade, 1 drop. Make your normal lemonade, put 1 drop of lavender in there, gives it a very exotic flavor. Yummy. Lavender, skin and emotions. The last oil we're going to talk about in this session is Purification. It's kind of a weird name, so let me give you some clues to help you remember what it's for. Do you have any kids that are in athletics? Do you have pets? It's not your fault, Smelly Cat. Your house needs purification. So as you can see, we have a theme going here, right? Funky smells. I went out of town one time and left my trash can full. Came back, thought I needed a new house. It was funky. Spilled water in my car. We were out of town, couldn't leave the windows down and let it dry out. Rolled up the windows, locked it up, went to the hotel, came back the next day. Funky smell. Purification is going to take it all out. Cigarette smoke, funky shoes, anything with undesirable smells. My husband loves fish cooked in the house. Not a good thing for me. I don't like fish, and I definitely don't like it cooked in my house. I run the diffuser in the background. I don't have to tolerate it nearly as much. Smells, great for smells. Where the real money shot for this oil is dealing with venom. Let me tell you a story. I was walking back on the phone on a business call, had mail in my hand. I see a wasp land on my air conditioner unit outside. I didn't even want him in my yard. It felt like he was trespassing. So I took the mail, whacked it, did not know he was going home, and all his cousins were up in my air conditioner unit. I got charged by what seemed like hundreds of wasps. So just trying to protect my face, I got hit by the wasps. Came straight in, put Purification on it, and neutralized the sting. Now that one was bad, so it actually took 2 applications, 2 drops, but it neutralized it. I've gotten bit by fire ants, bee stings. I talked to somebody who put on some pants and it had a baby scorpion, and she just got hit a whole bunch of times in her thigh. Baby scorpions are more venomous, if you didn't know that. Anything that's going to pump a reaction into your body, this will pull it out and neutralize it. Purification, fantastic oil. So thank you for joining us today as we went over most of the oils in the premium starter kit. However, there's one oil left. We're going to talk about that on the next part because we have an entire product line from this oil to clean your house. Don't want to give too much away. It's also going to clean your immune system. It's going to clean everything you have. If you don't know what it is, come back and find out. If you do, come back so we can learn more about how this can bless you. We're also going to talk about Ningxia, our #1 selling supplement. So thanks for hanging out with me today.
I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body.